Okay, good morning. It's Carlin again, and we are going to be doing lower body muscular endurance. Um, Similar format to what we did for upper body muscular endurance, where we're doing 20, 12, 20, 16, and 12 as far as reps. So let's go ahead and jump into it so you guys can get on with your day. We'll go ahead and stretch a little bit. We'll stretch our quads a little bit. Sorry about that. Something was falling and I didn't want it to fall while I was in the middle of this. So go ahead, grab your foot. Whoops. Before I forget, let's remember, if you are in the Better You Challenge, you want to make sure you have your heart rate monitor on. So I'm going to put mine on real quick and then we'll jump into it. Okay. There we go. Heart rate monitor is on. Make sure you start your app. I started the app, but I forgot to put that on. Alright, quad stretch. Switch. And switch. And switch. Okay, hamstring stretch. We're just going to bend over and touch your toes. And what I want you to do is move your knees, bend your knees a little bit back and forth with some little oscillations. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. A couple more. Most people's hamstrings are tight, and that's why they can't reach down and touch the floor. Okay, come up. We're going to go ahead, have our feet out wide. You're going to lunge to the side, pushing your hips back, opening up that muscle, the adductor muscle, your groin. And switch. And switch. Make sure you're pushing your hips back, keeping your core tight. Alright. And then a couple quick hip openers. Tap back, tap forward, tap back, tap forward, tap back, tap forward, tap back, and tap forward. Okay. If you need to do more stretching, you can go ahead and pause and then continue stretching. Alright, we're going to jump right into it and get a sip of water. Okay. So, we're going to put a lot of volume into our legs today. Just pulling up the workout. We're going to start off with some sit-ups. And the reason I'm starting off with core is because you use your core a lot when you're doing lower body. And in order to prevent you from hurting your back, you got to work your core. And this forces us to engage our core in the beginning. And then as we go through the lower body exercises, we will be able to remember to engage our core. We're doing weighted sit-ups, but if weighted sit-ups are too much, go ahead and just do a regular sit-up. I'm going to do a 15. And I'm going to come down to the ground. I got the weight in my hand. Or if you can't do a sit-up, just come up and do a weighted crunch. Okay? Or you can come all the way up. Alright, we're going to start off with 20. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh, now I can easily do 20 weighted sit-ups, but in order to compensate for time for those who are just doing crunches, who can go a lot faster, I kind of did a half sit-up. elevated glute bridge, which means your feet are either up on a bench like I have, or they're up on a chair. Whatever is more convenient for you, whatever you have. Alright, I'm going to move some of these weights out of the way. Okay. What do I want to do? I'll do 20. Alright, remember we're doing 20 of these, so just pick a weight that you can do for 20 reps. Move my weights out of the way. Alright. So, glute bridge. You want to put your heels on the bench, okay? Because we're going to lift up with our heels to activate our hamstrings. You're going to feel it in your glute, but you're also going to feel this a lot in your hamstrings compared to if you had done a glute bridge, say, on the floor, with your feet on the floor. Alright, weight on your hips, okay? Put your hands there so it doesn't roll into your face. And we're going to press through our heels to lift our hips up. Ready? 20. Here we go. Brace your core. 1, 2, I'm sliding. Oh, here we go. 3, 4. Your knees should be at about 90 degrees while they're on the bench. 5, 6. Sorry, my bench is sliding. Keep going. 7, 8. Woo, hamstrings. 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 more. Keep going. 13, 14. Oh man, my hamstrings are struggling today. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, if you were like me and your bench was sliding away from you, the further it goes away from you, the more you feel it in your hamstrings. And if you're okay with that, that's fine. Otherwise, just make sure your bench is on a surface that's not going to slide. And I should have put mine on a mat, but I was like, I need the space, so I didn't do it. I'm kind of regretting that because my hamstrings are, whoa. Anyway, moving on to the next exercise. We're doing a narrow squat to a calf raise. Alright, we're doing 20, so I'm going to use 15. I'm going to be smart about this. We're doing a lot of reps, and I want to be able to last. So, a narrow squat, what it is, your feet are closer together, probably right under your hips, or you can have them touching. You're going to squat down. Brace your core, push your hips back as you bend your knees. So that way the weight stays in your heels and you're not putting pressure on your knee. Okay? I'm going to bend down with my knees, grab my weights. Now you're going to hear me breathing heavily in this workout. Lower body, big muscles, heart rate spikes. You're going to breathe heavily. Alright, here we go. 20. So you're going to squat down, come up on your toes. Squat down, come up on your toes. That's 2. 3, brace your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. Just kind of record my weight really quick. Okay, so far, in just 2 leg exercises, we've hit quads, calves, hamstrings, and glutes, and core. So, we're going to go back up. you want to back up. Actually, no. We have some lunges. All right. Again, since we're doing half each leg, we're going to do 10 on each side. I almost forgot lunges. Our favorite. Not really. Lunges are my least favorite leg exercise. Probably because they're just so hard. All right. So we're going to stagger stance. Foot back. Not too far back, but back far enough where you can comfortably bend down. Hold your core, keep your chest forward, and we're going to do 10 on this side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to switch. Well, my legs are burning. Now this one hits like your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, a little bit of the calf. So after the last 2 workouts, my legs are a little fatigued. Here we go. 10. Core tight, chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh! Okay. Those are done. Wow. 1 set. And I did 30 pounds. Okay, I'm doing this along with you, so I'm recording my weight, so I can just keep track to see what I did next time. All right, we got to go back to our sit-ups, but this time we're doing 16 instead of 20. Now, unlike the upper body workout where I went through 2 blocks, today I'm going to keep it short because this is a lot of volume. The next time I do a leg workout, I'll make it an hour, but this one's only going to be about 30 minutes, and then do 30 minutes of cardio at the end. Sound great? Cool. So this way you have options. If you have 30 minutes, you can do this one. If you have an hour, you can do the other one that I will post. That's an hour long, which has 2 blocks of exercise. All right, sit-ups. 16. All right, I'm gonna grab the 15 again. I'm gonna do my little half sit-up, which is a little bit more than the crunch, but not quite a full sit-up. All right, here we go. 16, not 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Oh man, my abs are sore from the last workout I did. Okay, glute bridge. I'm not going to even stand up. I'm going to lost my earpiece. There you go. Like I said, I'm not standing up. I'm just going to stay seated because the next exercise is the elevated glute bridge. And my dogs are now in my way. No, I didn't come down here to play with you. Okay. So I am trying to get this so it won't slide. I'll put the feet on here. There we go. Okay. Alright, you guys get out of here. Move. Here we go. We're going to do 16. Sorry. Stop. We're going to do 16, just like we did with the sit-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! This is better because it's not sliding, but it's still hard. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, oh my god, 16. Ugh. If you're doing it right with your heels on the bench and you're pushing through your heels, lifting up your glutes, you're gonna feel it in your hamstrings too. Almost like a hamstring curl that you would do on the hamstring curl machine when you're seated. Only by doing it without the machine, you get the added benefit of a core exercise too. And a little bit of glute activation. Okay, squat to calf raise. I'm gonna do 16. I'm gonna stick with my 15s. I don't know, maybe thought I only had time enough to film this 30-minute video, but we'll see how fast we can get through these last 2 exercises and the last set, and I may add a bonus block to this video. All right, here we go. Core tight, chest up, narrow squat to calf raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I know. You look tired by now, because we've done a lot. Alright, lunges. Grab my 15s. Now, if you feel like you can go up in weight, by all means go up in weight. I'm sticking with the 15s for at least these exercises. Okay. Staggered stance. Ready? Hold your core. Chest up. Here we go. 1, 8. 8. We're just doing 8. Almost did 9 and 10. Caught myself. Alright, other side. Okay. Here we go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh. Alright, take a quick breather. Grab some water. Record your weight. Check your heart rate. All of the things. And we'll get ready to do the last set, which will just be 12. Whew. This is fun, right? I know you guys are probably like, I don't know what your idea of fun is, but sure. 30. And as you can hear, I am breathing quite heavy. Okay, we have 12. Sorry, my computer is not scrolling. There it goes. I think. Alright, I'm pretty sure I know the exercises. We're going to do our sit-ups again. Where are we at on time? We'll see if I can do that bonus. I might throw in 2 like finisher exercises if you feel like your legs can take a little bit more. Ooh, actually I have a good one. Alright. Oh, sit-ups. Here we go. 12. This should go by quickly because we're not doing as many. So, go ahead and lift a heavier weight. We're only doing heavy. Only doing 12. I challenge you to go heavier. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Okay. That one's done. You won't have to see that exercise at least the rest of today. What's next? Oh, glute bridge. Alright, I challenge you guys to go up. I'm going to go up in my glute bridge to 25. Why not? We're all here to get results and challenge ourselves. Just realized you cannot see my face anymore, but that's okay. You can hear my voice, and that's all that matters. Alright, so we're doing 12 glute bridges. Remember, your heels are driving into the bench, and then you lift your hips, holding your core, squeezing your glutes at the top, coming back down. Alright, 12. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause for a second. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, that was rough. All right, squat to calf raise. Whew. That was something. All right, I used 2 15s. I'm gonna go ahead and, why not, go do 2 20s for the last set. I'm only doing 12. My legs can take it. I am sweaty. All right, here we go. Squat to calf raise. Brace your core. Shoulders back, chest up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, lunges. Put the weights down for a second. I think I'm going to use those. We're only doing 6 on each side. So I think I can hold 2 20s for a short amount of time. Okay. Let's knock it out so it's done. Alright, staggered stance. Chest up. Core tight. And drop down. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, other side. Core tight, chest up, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh man. Alright, we'll finish that block. Where are we at on time? Okay, so I promised a bonus, right? Because we could do another block, but I don't know if we can get it done in 15 minutes. You know what? If all you have right now is the time you have right now, go ahead, stop. I'm going to put in one more block. We're going to push. You guys know the cues from the first block, so we're just going to go ahead and knock out 3 or 4 more exercises. Same style, 20, 12, 16. Sound funsies? Funsies. All right, let's go. The next exercise, again, we're going to start. We're going to start with core to help engage our core. And I know how all of you ladies love to work your core. Truth is, in a core workout, is not the secret to a six-pack. The secret to a six-pack is nutrition. I know, it's upsetting, but the fact of the matter, it is nutrition, nutrition, nutrition. Okay, so we're doing a plank to knee, so Spider-Man plank, if you're familiar with that. I'm going to go ahead and drop into it, since I haven't shown you a plank. I'll take a second. If you want your back to be flat, your core is going to be tight, your wrists, elbows, and shoulders in one line. You don't want your arms out here, you want them in line. Okay? I think I have enough space. All right, we're doing a total of, 20, so 10 on each side. Ready? Up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, keep your back flat, 19, and 20. Your butt should not be sticking up in here. That is not a plank. I really don't know what that is, but it's not what we're trying to accomplish. Okay, that is done. Now we're going to do deadlift. Again, with the deadlift, it's a hinge, a hip hinge. You're pushing your hips behind you, keeping your knees slightly bent. Hands should go right below your knees. You squeeze your glutes to get back up. We're doing 20. Because form is so important on this one, core engagement is so important on this one, go lighter than you think until you can get the move right. All right, I'm going to stand to the side so you can see me. Here we go. And go. 20. 1, squeeze. 2, squeeze. Brace your core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, oh my gosh, my glutes, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you should feel your core too, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo! Done with that. Told you we were going to rock this real fast. Alright. The next is a front squat. Or a squat. You can hold your weights up here. As you can see, I am dripping in sweat. Okay. So, alright, we're going to make this a little challenging. We're going to do a 1.5 squat. If we can do it. We're going to do 20. So that means you go down, up halfway, back down. That's 1. I'll start with 15s and I'll show you. Come join me on number 2. We're going to do 20. Core tight. Shoulders back, chest up. Here we go. 1. Down halfway, up. 2. Down halfway, up. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Whew, halfway. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Careful not to overarch your back. 18 when you come up. You just want to squeeze your glutes. 19. And 20. Yeah, I don't want to see you guys doing this. When you come up from a squat or a deadlift, just squeeze. Don't pull your back into it. Okay. I will record my weight later. Alright. The last one in this block. Ooh, I am breathing heavy. Is a step up. Alright, so you have a bench or a chair. Use it. Put it on a surface that is not going to slide. I'm moving my bench. And hopefully my head doesn't get chopped off, but it probably will as I step up on here. You can do these weighted or non-weighted, still effective. Okay? So 10 and 10. So let's do one leg first, then do the other leg. Here we go. Do not put both feet on the bench. We're just going to step up and then come back down. Watch me, join me on the second one. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my head's chopped off. 4, 5. This is my beta. 6. Video. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. So, of course, there'll be an updated version later on. But what's important for you guys to see is my legs. Alright, 10 on this side. Here we go. 1. Hold your core so you don't fall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Whoa. Legs are on fire. Okay. We go back to core. 16 for those Spider-Man lunges. Catch your breath for a second. I know I'm pushing you, but I'm not going to push you so much you don't get a rest. That's not safe. By the way, you're doing amazing. If you're keeping up with me, this is tough, especially if you've never done this format before. It's tough. All right, 16. Down in the plank position. Keep your butts down. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now, if you're like me, your heart rate monitor has told you you are in zone. You should be in the blue zone. Your heart rate should be up in that ideal fat burning zone. Or maybe you've been able to hit that orange zone. It's hard to hit, but if you've hit it, awesome job for you. Okay, deadlifts. I'm going to stick with the 15. I'll probably jump up to 20, 220s when we get to 12 reps. So 16. Core is tight, shoulders are back. Okay, push your hips back first like you're trying to touch that wall behind you. Knees slightly bent. Here we go, 16. 1, up, 2, up, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your core should be 7. Fatigue. 8, 9, 10, 11, just like it was engaged for the plank. 12, it should be engaged the same way. 13, 14 for the deadlift. 16. Oh, 16. That went by fast. Okay. I forgot what was next. Oh, 1.5 squat. That's right. 16 of those. Alright, sticking with the 15s because I'd rather focus on form than lift as heavy as I can. I don't want to get hurt. Alright, 1.5 squat. Here we go. Core tight, hips back first. 1. That should be forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. As far as it can be. 6. For some of us, 7, 8. Anatomically, that's really hard. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. What I mean by that is if you have a longer torso or vice versa, your legs are longer, your body's going to do a squat differently. You may lean further forward, or you may be able to be more upright, and it just depends on the ratio of your body. So don't fret if you're not getting it, or you don't look like the next person. You might be the same height as them, but their torso or femur bone might be longer than yours. All right, step ups, 8 on each side. We are almost done. You guys are crushing this. I challenge you to a bonus, and you're getting it. We're doing the block 2, and I said we were only going to do 1 block. All right, make sure nothing's in your waist when you step down and you don't hurt yourself. All right, here we go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Quads are on fire. 8 on this side. Ready? Hold your core so you don't fall over. And if you need to, be next to a wall so you can hold yourself, so you can catch yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. 8. Okay, we have 1 more set. We are flying through this block, which is amazing because it's hard. And you guys are doing amazing. I'm a sweaty mess. You should be too if you sweat a lot. Some people don't sweat a lot. Just so you know, sweating a lot is not the sign of a good workout. It just means you get warmer faster than the next person. That's it. I sweat a lot. It doesn't take much for me to start sweating. As soon as I start moving, I'm most likely going to sweat. Some people, they can go a whole workout and just have little small beads of sweat across their face and not be dripping. I envy those people sometimes. All right, Spider-Man plank. Last set, and then I recommend what you guys do after this. If you still feel like you got something left in you, go burn the rest of the glycogen in your muscles, the sugar, and then really hit those fat stores by doing some cardio. Cardio meaning maintaining in that blue zone heart rate, and really burn it for like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes in that blue zone. That is like perfection if you can get that done today. If not, you can do it later. But if your fat loss is your goal, I recommend you do some cardio after this or at some point today. All right, let's knock out these last exercises. We're going to do 12 each. I don't want to keep you, especially if you hung in with me the whole time. I don't want to keep you any longer than I have to. All right, 12. So 6 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, core tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Butt down. 9, 10, 11, 12. And I bet you, every time I say butt down, there's somebody that's doing this. Their butt is creeped up and they go, oh, I gotta squeeze it in. Guarantee it. Okay, deadlifts. All right, I'm gonna push myself. I feel like I got the form. I'm comfortable. I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna do 20s. I'm like sweating on my arms, everything. This is like a mess. Okay. If you're sweaty, make sure your hands aren't sweaty when you grab the weights so you don't drop them. I don't want them to slip out of your hands. Okay. There's 3 more exercises, and then you're done with me for the day. All right, core tight. Shoulders back. Ready? Push your hips back towards that wall. And go. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Breathe out on the way up. 10, 11. Last one. Make it good. 12. All right. 1.5 squat. Core tight. Hips back as your knees bend. Okay, knees in line with the toes. Chest up. And go. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, one more. 11, sorry, I can't count. Now one more. 12. Yeah, I know, I messed up. Step ups till we're done. You don't have to see me until the next time you do a workout. Or if you hated this, you don't see me ever again. Fine. My feelings don't hurt, I promise. Okay. 6 and 6. And we're done. Size and stretch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Now, if you're really comfortable, you can do weights, but I'll show that in another one. I feel more comfortable if I do weights on lateral instead of facing forward so I don't fall. Alright. 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. Oh, holy moly. Okay, while I'm talking to you, while you're catching your breath, let's go ahead and stretch. Let's go ahead and grab your ankle. Here's a trick if you're losing your balance. Take the other hand, hold your ear. Keep you from falling over. Hold this. Take deep breaths in. You did great. And the other side. Slow your heart rate down. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through the mouth. Okay. Reach down and touch your toes. Now, by right, you should be able to go further because your hamstrings are nice and warm and loose. So, deep breath in, through the nose, out through the mouth. Sinking lower with every breath. Stand up slowly. Okay, we're going to stretch the inside of our leg, the adductor. Okay, lunge to one side again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. Telling our muscles they can stop firing and they can relax. In through the nose, switch sides. Alright, come to standing. If you need more stretching, by all means do more, but I like to repeat the ones I did in the beginning. But you did great. Turn your heart rate monitor off. Mine is a sweaty mess. Have a great rest of your day. This was fun. And I will see you in the next workout. The next workout should be fun. I'm doing tempo, change some speeds. It's great. Alright, have a good one.